Last I want to share with you is global buy, global sell is going to be happen in next 10 years. So think about anybody in America, if you want to buy things online, buy a salmon in Norway, you want to buy some coconuts in Thailand, within 72 hours, you will receive it. Our goal is trying to making sure that in next 10 years, anywhere, anybody in the world, if you place an order online, within 72 hours, you will receive it. And we were making sure the government will try to make policies for small business to import and export freely and easily. People may not believe it. I tell you, 3 years ago, the Prime Minister of Canada, he came to our office and said, "Hey, Alibaba, can you help us selling some Canadian seafood?" I said, "What seafood?" Some people say, "Lobster." So we tried to sell lobster on November 11th that year. For a one day, was sold 97,000 live lobsters within 72 hours from Canada to China families, and almost 3 weeks, there is no lobster in Canada market. The first time we helped American farmers selling the cherry, Washington State cherries, was funny because at the USA ambassador to China came to us and said, "Can you help us to sell the cherries?" We said, "Yeah." So we placed the order online, and the cherries still on the trees. When we got the cherries, when we got the orders, people started to pick up the cherries and deliver. Within 72 hours, cherries were picked, sent to China, distribute into 80,000 families. And funny thing is that we got a lot of complaints next few days. The complaint was such great cherries, such great price. Why we cannot buy it? So they want to buy more. So I think the demand is huge when you got 1.4 billion people. You probably cannot. You only have 300 million people. 1.4, oh my God, that's a lot of people. And doing business is never easy. Try to learn. It's not that difficult to do e-commerce. If Jack Ma can do e-commerce, you definitely can do it. I'm for sure. A good thing is that today we are using mobile phones. We are not using computer. Computer is very complicated. Mobile phone buy and sell is easier. We hope one day with a mobile phone, if you plant potatoes, you can sell potatoes to anywhere in the world. With mobile phones, if you have a car, you can book Uber anywhere. So this is what we envision. In next 20 years, China, internet, e-commerce, e-business partner will be everywhere. And people are always scared. Will you be cheated? Or is there anything that scare me? Small business, you have nothing to lose. Don't worry about it. The only thing you worry about is lose the opportunity. If you're losing China, if you're losing developing country in Asia, if you're losing the internet e-commerce, you will lose the hope, lose the future. Marco Polo, 1,000 years ago, he came to China. It took him 8 years to walk from Europe to China. And from China to Europe, another 8 years. Today, 8 seconds. You can go to China 100 million times because internet. At that time, Marco Polo came to China. There are a lot of terrible things happen on the way. Today, there's nothing that has happened. So please catch up this opportunity. The thing I want to tell you here is that don't miss this chance. This chance is going to be changed. And I think most of the small business will be globalized. If you are not a globalized business, small business, you will out of business. I'm not scaring you guys because you have to think out of the box. You have to do business. Because you're small, you are unique. Because you're small, it's difficult for you to compete locally. Because if you use the internet, you can compete globally. So don't miss opportunity, catch the opportunity. What Alibaba want to do is we want to build up the platform. We want to enable you with finding consumers, enable you finding the business partners, enable you to solve the money receiving problems, the payment problems, and logistic problems, and computing capability problems. But don't say, oh, does that mean I have to using Alibaba? No, not necessarily. Using any internet services, any e-commerce company that can help you to sell your things outside. Do not think, oh, well, should I rely on Alibaba? Rely on any e-commerce internet companies that you think it is helpful to you.